Let him sing. Hey
Sometimes.
guys, welcome back to another class on verbling.com with teacher Abby. It's awesome to see you. We've got 2 classes, 2 hours together, back to back. We are starting with an article. We're going to read about a sustainable coffee company. Welcome back to the class, Victor.
Okay, Abby, how are you?
I'm doing good. What did you do with your hour off?
I was preparing to class.
You're preparing?
Yeah.
What a good boy. Awesome. Mustafa, what about you?
What do you think, Ali?
You were eating.
We lost.
Yeah.
We lost.
Were you dancing?
No.
That's what Andre was doing.
Ali, don't tell everyone. This is secret.
Yeah,
What?
okay.
What's the secret?
I guess we must say she's. We must
No,
say she.
no.
No, secret.
Secret. Secret.
What is going on? If you want this English class to happen, you better tell me right now. Hmm?
We were gossiping. Just.
So what's happening is you guys are hanging out without me.
Yeah.
Why am I not invited? I always invite you to my hangouts. What's happening here? I didn't even get an invitation.
You don't
Because you
join.
leave us.
You don't join us.
You
Yeah.
didn't invite me.
Really?
This is things of mail.
Oh my goodness.
Only men can join.
And what do you talk about in these classes?
Secret.
Secret also.
Stag parties.
Well, the fact that Mustafa is there makes me feel safe. I feel like it's okay because he would never allow anything bad to be said about his teacher, right, Mustafa?
All right, teacher. And this is all right.
Come on, Mustafa.
No, I know that he is way too good to do something like that. Andre, welcome back.
Hi again.
Were you invited to this hangout?
Of course.
Did you go?
Yes, I go regularly.
You guys are driving me nuts. I don't think I can handle it. Anna?
Hello.
How are
you? I'm fine. How are you?
Good. These boys are having hangouts without us.
Okay.
Do you think that we should allow them to come to our hangout?
Sorry?
Do you think that we should allow them to come to our hangout, or is it girls only?
It's girls only.
Out you go, boys. Anna, how are you? How was your weekend?
Oof, sim.
You slept in?
My son was ill.
Oh,
I was at the doctor Friday, Saturday, but it's okay. It's normal.
Oh, well, that's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that. We have a strike happening in Canada. None of the kids are going to school, so it's actually a really big problem. And yeah, the children are at home. The government has to pay for childcare, and the parents are a little bit in trouble about it. So it's
Also, your government don't have money.
Oh, we've got lots of money.
How much?
Too much. Some provinces in Canada, they give money to the citizens every year. They give them a rebate on their taxes. So any taxes that aren't used, they give a percentage back to the citizens every year.
Cold provinces like Alberta.
Alberta, exactly.
Because there is very cold and people immigrate to other provinces or to other countries and to maintain them in some way, or to attract new immigrants like from foreign countries. That's kind of thing. Like the same in the U.S. In this, they have like Alaska state. They give some money to the citizens just they to live in that place because it's too cold.
But Michael, usually, like for example, the province of Alberta has no debt. So that is the reason that they get a rebate, but British Columbia has a debt, so we don't get. We get GST rebates, tax rebates, but not like Alberta. They have no debt. They're wealthy.
What's the strike about?
The strike is the school teachers. They've decided they're not going to teach until they have a pay increase. But it's been going on now for like 5 months. So, and it's not finished, and the kids still are not back in school.
What's the average salary of a teacher?
I don't know, actually. It's not very high. It's very, very low. And the problem, Michael, is that the classrooms are over full. So they're saying they're getting paid a low amount, and they're not able to give sufficient attention to all of the students because there's too many students per class. So there's two problems, really.
Okay.
You have a lot of children.
Too many babies.
In my country, students will make strike for a week. Yeah, it's true.
Excuse me. Wow. Not here. It's the opposite here. There's children on the street holding big signs that say, "We want to go to school." And the teachers have big signs saying, "We won't teach until we get more money," or whatever.
In my region, students say, "We don't want to go to school." These schools, I mean.
Well, that's not good either.
They want education with their native language. Not
I see. I see. There's always some kind of protest going on. Michael, I didn't get to say hi. How are you?
Hey there, teacher Abby.
How's the dance going?
No, only on Saturday. Only on Saturday.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, sure. But I cannot dance. As I said, I'm just learning because it's too complicated. I don't remember like he's the male instructor. But no, there's like male and female, but he's more experienced. So he's like the main instructor, and he shows everything is okay. He explains like he very slow shows like in slow motion, yeah. But I cannot remember or all the dance like from the beginning to the end, all the dance, you know. And when we start to dance that dance, I cannot somewhere in the middle, in the end, I forget like. The movie.
Flamenco.
Not flamenco.
Tango.
Bachata tango. Only bachata tango.
Bachata. Wow, I like this.
Yeah, I like it too. Bachata is quite easy dance and not difficult. That's why.
Wow.
What?
Bachata is fácil.
What is?
Fast is?
Fácil. It's easy.
Yeah, it's easy. It's quite easy.
No, not easy. It's tricky.
Bachata, no.
Bachata is easy.
That's the easiest one.
I remembered from first time he showed like, and I could do everything.
Okay.
Maybe I confused the tango argentino.
Argentinian tango. That's difficult.
That is tricky.
That is tricky. You have to have fast feet.
Okay.
What about you, teacher Rabia? What did you do on the weekend?
We already talked about it. I went for a barbecue.
Oh, I didn't hear.
What else did I do, you guys? Oh yeah, I went to that restaurant inside of the casino. I went to the casino for the first time in my life, but I didn't play any games.
Okay, so you didn't lose your hard-earned money.
And I danced all by myself.
What do you mean by myself?
Nobody wanted to dance with me, so I just.
Where? In casino?
Yeah, there was live music, but I was all alone.
And what was the song? Like, what was the dance?
It was a live band. Oh, there was no actual dance. It was just kind of like me shaking it, shaking my tail feathers.
Shaking.
But I forgot to tell you guys something. I joined a new gym. I didn't tell you.
Okay.
And it has different classes. Ali, you saw on my Instagram, right? You saw I did an insanity class live.
No, I just saw
I saw
a poor
the
woman.
picture. Insanity. What does it mean, insanity?
You have to go to Google it, Matteo. It's a workout for like sports drill workout. It's really good.
I saw that,
No,
yeah.
I saw your picture in Instagram with your friends, girl. Okay.
Yes.
And I saw the shirt, the T-shirt with right insanity.
Yeah, insanity. Those are not my friends. They're the girls. Well, they're nice. They're great girls. But they are the instructors of the class.
Ah, this is a instructor.
They instruct the class. I follow what they do, like in a class, okay?
Ah, okay, okay. It's a pretty woman.
They are very beautiful. This is true.
Do you have
I
yoga
remember.
classes?
I remember at left side.
On the
Pretty.
left. You said, yeah, the girl on the left is pretty.
Let me
Pretty,
check.
pretty.
Let me check.
Do you have yoga classes?
And yes, I did that. And I also did, you won't even believe it, I'm kind of embarrassed to say it, but I did Zumba for the first time ever.
Oh my God.
And it
What
was,
is Zumba?
Zumba is
Anyway.
it's like a Latin dance aerobic class. So it's got
Yeah.
like salsa, merengue, bachata, but you move really fast and you jump and everything. I was screaming. I was having so much fun, Andre, that I was screaming.
But it's funny with other people in a groups.
It's awesome.
Oh, it's funny, funny.
Do you have men in that group with Zumba?
In Zumba, no. There was no man in
I
Zumba.
figured out that that's only for women. That's why I didn't go to Zumba.
No, you can
You
come.
are beautiful.
Go, Michael. You'll like it.
No, I looked up on YouTube before. I was thinking to go to Zumba, like because I joined as well a gym. Like I get a membership, and there we have like group classes like yoga, Pilates, Zumba, things like that.
Yeah, it was lots of fun. Anna, do you go to a gym or do you do any classes or dance or anything like that?
No, now I run
You're a
usually.
runner.
Yes.
How long have you been doing that for?
Only 1 year, so
Oh, good
more
for
than a
you.
year. Every other day I run.
Perfect. Do you ever have problems with your knees, Anna? Do your knees ever hurt you?
No,
No, never?
not so much. No.
I used to.
Maybe my back hurt sometimes, but the knee, it's okay.
Yeah, that's good. I was running for a while, but I noticed that when I run, my knees hurt. I don't know why.
Oh,
I try
You
not
have
to
a
do
bad
it.
techniques.
Probably. Probably.
I can teach you. I don't have it.
You don't have any problems running?
I don't run actually, so
Oh.
I don't like it.
I do like it. I wish that I could do it more, but I've tried different techniques and I just, for some reason, I always have a pain in my knee, my left knee, so unfortunately.
Try yoga. It
I
helps.
did.
So can you do like dog posture?
I am extremely flexible. I can do every yoga posture.
And can you sit on your head?
Of course.
I don't believe that. You should take a photo of yourself. I can't
I
believe it.
saw.
That's very
I
hard.
saw you. It's
I can do
extremely.
the split. I can do the splits. I can do backflips. I'm pretty flexible.
Okay.
I remember your picture when you play bowling.
Bowling, exactly.
Bowling. but after you say that, I have My back, oh my God.
No, it was my bum. I pulled a muscle in my bum
Bam! Oh, sorry, bam,
because
bam, bam, boom.
I didn't warm up, and I just went like really intense. I was showing off.
Okay, okay.
Victor, what do you think of this conversation? Are you getting annoyed with us? Are you ready to start the class?
I'm enjoying
We
your
guys like
conversation.
philosophy.
I feel like we could just have English lessons, hanging out, talking about who knows what.
About Zumba, we can do a class about Zumba.
Zumba.
I love Zumba. And I used to do Zumba once, at least once. You should try it. Next time I'm in my Zumba class, I'll take a selfie when nobody's looking and show you.
No, take a photo when you are on the head, like sitting on the head for yoga, on yoga class. I don't do it.
Sitting on my head. That would be a really awkward selfie.
Not selfie, give like to your, I don't know, a girl, another girl there.
Alrighty. So today we're going to be reading. Somebody has, can you guys mute your
Echo.
microphone? There's an echo.
Oh, sorry.
Echo.
Guys, close mic.
Thank you, Mateo. Sergeant Mateo. That's better. So we're going to be reading an article today about sustainability, a company that has made a decision to be more sustainable. What does that mean, sustainability? Who can answer that?
That works for a long time, like not lasts for a long period of time. Sustainable.
So what does it, yeah, that's true. So what does it mean to improve sustainability?
Of what? Sustainability. Improve sustainability of what?
Think of the environment.
Oh, okay, so basically resources like resources that cannot be regenerated.
Regenerated, that's good, yeah.
Yeah, like water, like forest, these kind of resources to keep them, to somehow to save them for future use.
Absolutely, right? So who can think of a company or an example of a company that is eco-friendly?
Unilever.
Greenpeace.
What is that? Andre, what is Greenpeace?
Environmental community.
Oh, okay.
Environmental protecting community. It's not a company actually. It's
Okay.
It's not a company.
organization.
Google.
Google, why are they sustainable? Victor.
They use green technologies. So, sun power, something like that.
Exactly. They use solar power, you could say. Solar power.
Okay.
Excellent example. Anyone else think of a company that you would consider to be sustainable?
Teacher, I don't understand what this word mean.
It means environmentally friendly, or
Oh,
they try to have a low impact on the environment. So maybe they use green technology, maybe they don't waste, they recycle.
so how is Google is? I don't understand
Because
why Victor said
it
Google.
uses green technology, he says.
What's the green technology they use?
You'll have to ask Victor.
Yeah, Victor.
They use solar power. They use recycling water.
The servers consume, the computers like consume less energy because they are like green computers. So basically, they consume less than your computer maybe or mine.
Does that answer your question, Mustafa?
Okay, I just wanted to elaborate. So, okay.
Mustafa likes details, so everyone has to give lots of details for him, okay?
Okay.
Thank you,
Mustafa,
Victor.
not
He's
use
very
the
needy.
petrol.
Okay.
Okay,
Not
that's just
not
I
bad.
not
understood you.
use not use coal, Mustafa.
No, call is too far from my job, Ali.
Okay, who else can think of a company that's sustainable?
Unilever.
What's that?
You don't know Unilever? Unilever.
Unilever.
Unilever, yeah. Okay.
I don't know it,
So
Michael.
it's the same as Procter and Gamble. Procter and Gamble.
Okay.
So I mean, it's a multinational corporation that produce all kind of stuff like detergents, like soap, like what else do they produce? Like some food
Everything.
kind of. So fast-moving consuming goods, FMCG. So basically, why I said that they are eco-friendly, because I watched a movie about like these kind of companies, and there was like a point about Unilever that their detergents they are produced without water, with less water, and they consume they take less space in what do you put detergent in, box or what?
Cartons, boxes, it
And
depends.
in plastic, and they take
Cartons.
less space, and because of that you can put in a car more the detergent, and they use less transportation, and they use like less space on the shelf. So basically there's like a whole theory about that, about the
Okay.
eco-friendly.
Interesting. So whether it's the packaging or the transporting of the good, the company tries to do things with a small or a minimal environmental impact.
They said that in that movie, but I don't know if that's really. But I was like surprised to hear that.
Anybody else have an example?
Can we say about the companies who produce electric cars, maybe? Tesla
Absolutely.
Motors, maybe. I know one.
Can you think of an example? What motors?
Tesla, I guess. I'm not sure how to. It's inventor from the US who produce these electric cars, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know Tesla Motors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
Big
So
company.
what do you think about companies like that, Andre? Do you think you would ever buy a car like that? Why or why not?
I'm not. I don't think that it's very popular right now, but I think they make their cars more advanced every year, so they could go more distance on one battery charge. So, and batteries become become smaller every several years, and I guess in future we'll have a great alternative to the regular cars.
Okay. That's an excellent example, actually. Obviously, electric cars are sustainable. Ali, what were you going to say?
I don't know. Maybe Whirlink.
Is it?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
you don't have to make buildings, and you don't have to go to school and use car, bus, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a kind of eco-friend.
Online education.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Good example. All right. Let's get started.
What Canadian company we can think of like that is sustainable?
A Canadian company that's sustainable.
I don't know any companies Canadian like.
I'm just trying to think of Canadian companies. I don't know if they're sustainable or not. Like Canadian Tire, Superstore, Rona, Tech something.
I don't know any Canadian brands, unfortunately.
Oh, well,
Like multinational.
I'd have to make a list and see. But there has to be a few. most of the Canadian companies that I'm thinking of, I think only exist in Canada. Tim Hortons would be one that is like super
Tim Hortons. What do
popular.
they produce?
Tim Hortons? Who knows
Yeah.
what is it?
No, I don't know.
Really?
No.
See, this is Canada.
So what do they produce?
Tim Horton was a famous hockey player
Okay.
who started a coffee shop, and now this coffee shop is like huge. Like in Vernon, the population of Vernon is like 60,000, and I think we have like 5 Tim Hortons. Like they're everywhere in Canada.
Okay.
It's coffee and donuts.
Okay.
But I don't know if I'm sure they're green. I'm sure they're green.
Yeah, that's trendy nowadays to
Exactly.
declare yourself like you are green.
Exactly. Except for if a person says they're green, it means they're hungover. So you have to be careful.
Hangover if you say you're green?
Yeah, if you're saying I'm feeling green, it means you
Oh, okay.
had too much to drink the night before.
Clear.
Hey, Johnny. All right, so I'm going to share my screen with you.
Oh, I see Coral companies who produce
Chef.
Coral Draw software. It's a graphic design actually.
Is this Canadian?
Yeah, it's Canadian company.
Oh, what's it called?
Coral. The company name is named Coral, but the software is Coral Draw. It's a graphic design software, very popular.
Oh, I know CorelDRAW, but it's an
Yeah.
old software. It's
No,
old.
they have new versions of it.
Ah, okay.
It's
Okay.
like Photoshop.
It's
I've
look
never even
like.
heard of
Okay, sorry.
I've never heard of that one. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to read about one company. Let's get Anna to start. Anna, can you please read the first highlighted part of the article?
Okay, the coffee company Nespresso has announced an ambitious new plan to help make its operations more sustainable. The company is a brand name of the Nestlé group of companies.
Okay, perfect. So Anna, what do you know about Nespresso? What do you think of when you hear that company name?
I think in George Clooney.
Why?
What else?
Because
What else?
well,
No! Tell me why. Why do you think of George Clooney?
and it's the coffee that I drink in my company, in my office.
Okay, very good. So that's what you think of. You think of George Clooney. What do you think of when you hear about the company Nespresso? Ali?
What?
Are we?
Sleeping, sorry.
Are you asleep? Do you need an espresso?
Yes.
What do you think of when you hear the company Nespresso?
I don't know. It's just maybe produce some coffee, espresso, or combine some different coffees,
Mm-hmm.
chocolate or coffee, something like that.
Do you like coffee, Ali?
I usually drink tea, not coffee.
Anybody else in the class like Nespresso?
Nespresso I don't like because Nespresso it's not coffee. It's a chemical coffee.
It's not Italian, you mean?
No. It's a different kind of coffee. You know?
Yes, I know.
In a supermarket, you see some packing Nespresso. It's chemical. No chemical, sorry. It's a different espresso coffee or
Okay.
other coffee.
Has anybody noticed, Andre?
Artificial, maybe. It's
Artificial.
not a real coffee. Maybe not from the coffee beans. I'm not sure.
Oh,
I agree too. It's artificial.
okay. Has anybody noticed a trend with coffee recently? Well, how has making coffee changed? How has making coffee at home changed?
Nowadays, in Spain, for example, everybody has an espresso machine of
Mhm.
this kind. And the problem is that the containers of the coffee, uh, this is a lot of plastic recycle.
Exactly. That's the point. And we call those pods. Pods. Okay.
Pots.
We might talk about that in the article. But let's go ahead and
Oh.
continue. Mustafa, can you please read the next highlighted part for us?
Oh, okay. Uh, okay. It makes and sells espresso coffee machine and the single-use container of coffee needed for the device. Its new initiative on sustainability is called the Positive Cup. This aims to source one of its ranges of coffee through totally sustainable method, while helping some of the world's poorest coffee farmers.
Excellent. Good reading. Can you repeat for me initiative?
What is an initiative? Yes.
Excellent. Ranges
Ranges.
and through. Oops, through.
What is through?
There you go. Much, much better. Excellent job. Any questions on the vocabulary up to this point?
And the word aims.
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 Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
To aim is a verb. It means to have direction. In a direction. For example, if you have a gun, and you
target.
and you want to shoot, this is aiming. When you line up with something.
Okay. Target.
To point or to aim.
Okay.
It's not the target. You aim at your target.
It's like a goal, maybe.
Okay.
Right? So if you are my target, I'm aiming it at you.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh, great description. I didn't know actually. I thought the target and aim is the same.
No, the target is what you aim at. That's what you shoot.
Oh, thank you.
So you have to aim at the target if you want to hit it. Any other questions?
Yeah, I have a question. I can't understand what does it mean when you source something of its ranges of coffee.
To source one of its ranges of coffee means to, if you're sourcing something, is you're searching for something in specific. So if you source it out, it means you look for it until you find it. So their goal or their aim, their goal is to look for a range of coffee that is totally sustainable.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So Mateo, another word for aim would be their goal.
Goal.
Okay.
Goal.
Good. Victor, finish that paragraph off for us, if you don't mind.
Okay. It will invest just over $16 million in Ethiopia, Kenya, and South Sudan. The company's spokesperson said that aims to protect the future of the highest quality coffees and secure the livelihoods of the farmers that grow them.
Perfect reading, Victor. Even livelihoods. You corrected
Livelihood.
yourself. That's perfect. So, any questions for that part?
What's livelihood?
Good question. Who can answer that? Who knows what livelihood is?
Place where you live.
Kind of. It's also your quality or the way that you live.
Okay.
So your livelihood is your job. Whatever makes you be able to live, whatever pays your bills and feeds your children is your livelihood, your job, your career.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Thank you, teacher. Actually, teacher, just a second word, please. What's the spokesperson? Why they wrote like this
A,
word, spokesperson?
a spokesperson is a person who speaks for a group or another person. So a person who represents a company and speaks for them.
Okay, like a presenter.
Exactly, like a presenter, but
Right?
yeah, exactly, Andre, a representative. Somebody who goes out and speaks to other people, maybe tries to make deals, make sales, but they are speaking on behalf of a company.
Okay, thank you.
Have you ever been a spokesperson?
No.
I'm sure you have. Have you ever spoken to other people on behalf of your family or another friend?
I'm not sure. I didn't understand your question clearly.
Like, for example, Mustafa, I could say to Ali, Ali, I will be late for my class. Can you open the Hangout and tell everybody that I will be late? He
Yes,
is
Mustafa will be our spokesperson. Maybe our groups.
Okay.
Chuckle.
I'm sorry. So just to finish my example, so Ali would then be the spokesperson. He would be speaking for me because I can't.
Okay, I understood, teacher, now. So I don't maybe I don't remember actually, but I think no.
Okay. Anybody else in the class?
Yeah.
Have you ever been a spokesperson?
I.
Tell me about it, Mateo.
No, I know. When you say spokesman,
Yes.
it's someone and talking much.
Yes.
Okay?
That's true,
Right?
but only if you're
Right.
speaking, but only if you're speaking for someone else. If you're a spokesperson for
Uh,
Andre, it means that you tell me what Andre would say.
okay, and I disturb the. Okay.
You give me the information. You do not share your personal opinions or thoughts.
Okay.
And if I write letters on behalf of my company,
Yes,
so I am the spokesperson, right?
you certainly are.
Okay.
You're acting as a spokesperson for them.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else have an example they could share? That's a good one. Writing emails or letters for someone else?
Yeah, I had that experience of writing emails or letter maybe. Okay.
Okay, good job. I knew you had it in you, Mustafa.
Okay.
Okay, anybody else want to share? Anna, what is this coffee company doing that's going to help other people? How is their new aim or their new goal going to benefit other people?
Invest money in Ethiopia, Kenya, and South Sudan.
And what will that do for them?
In order to hide the quality of the coffee and secure the livelihoods of the farmer.
So they support the farmers, right? Can you think of an example, Anna, in Spain of a company that supports local farmers or local business?
Uh, maybe Mercadona. It's a supermarket. Uh, it has a lot of brands in Spain, and support to the they support to the farmers in
Mhm.
the region where the brands are installed. For example, they buy the products and sell this product in their shop.
Interesting. That's great. So they try to promote local products or designers. I like it.
Yes. Mhm.
All right, let's go ahead and continue with our reading. If you could just mute your microphone, Anna, there's a bit of an echo there. That would be awesome. Thank you. And Ali, could you please read the next part for us?
Okay. A main component of the campaign is to recycle all of the aluminum capsules used in the machines. The company will collect the capsules wherever the company does business and increase recycling rates.
Excellent. Good reading. Any questions on the vocabulary there?
Recycling rates?
Rates. Increase recycling rates. So the rate is the pace or the capacity of something. That means that there'll be more recycled.
I don't understand.
Okay, you could say I'm running at a fast rate, the speed or the amount of something, or my pay rate will decrease. The amount that you are paid will be decreased.
Percentage.
No, I know what's rate, but what I mean that in this concrete example, I don't understand increased recycling rate. What does it mean?
More will be recycled. The amount of material that is recycled will be increased.
Oh, no, okay. So basically those cups, like they would be made of some material that would be easy to do something else with that.
Exactly. There you go. You have it. Okay. Let's go ahead. Thank you for reading that, Ali. And we'll have Anna read. Anna, can you read the next part for us?
Yes. The company also said it would become 10% carbon neutral by 220 by planting trees to compensate for its carbon footprint.
Okay, 2020 or 2020? Anna?
2020.
Perfect. Yeah, not 220. Perfect. Any questions there?
Footprint.
Carbon footprint. Carbon footprint. We've talked about this before in classes. Your carbon footprint is the environmental impact that you have on the environment. Okay? So it's personal. For example, Abby has a low carbon footprint or a small carbon footprint because she recycles, she doesn't consume a lot, she doesn't, she tries to do her best to take care of the environment. So you could say my carbon footprint is small. But an industry that produces a lot of pollution or they don't try to be green, they're not sustainable, they have a large carbon footprint.
So teacher, just footprint award itself, what's this mean? What's the synonym of it?
A footprint?
Yes.
It's like when you, for example, if you're walking in the snow, Mustafa, or the sand, and you put your foot on the sand, that mark that's left behind is your footprint.
Oh, okay. Now I understood. Thank you.
You're welcome. And let's continue with, why are you laughing, Ali?
Laughing on me, Ali.
Ali, do you need a smack?
Yes.
Punishment.
Yes, it's time for punishment. I can tell. Don't worry, Mustafa. I'll save you. He will get a
No,
snack.
I didn't love him.
Well, you're laughing at me then.
Yeah.
Oh my God. This is a big one, but Andre, you're gonna finish it off for us.
Yeah. CEO Jean-Marc Duversin said, "Our sustainability approach has always been designed to do more than simply minimize impacts." Hollywood actor George Clooney said, "The investment in South Sudan coffee sector, even while the conflict is ongoing, is providing much needed income for hundreds of farmers and their families living in coffee communities."
Excellent. Any questions on the vocabulary for the last part?
Who
Just
is
repeat
George
our
Clooney
CEO.
for this company?
Sorry, Michael, can you repeat?
What is the relation of George Clooney with this company?
He's
That's
advertising it.
he does
Why
the ad.
mention George Clooney in the end of the article?
He took money. That's all.
And George Clooney income money with Nespresso for advertising.
Yes.
Clear. He's a spokesperson of Espresso.
Good job, Michael. Nicely done. He's a person who represents the company or speaks for it.
Prevision chief.
Conflict isn't going. Okay, so he thinks that the changes are obviously positive. Mustafa, CEO, is the chief executive officer, and you're right, it's the most important person in the company as far as I'm aware. The owner might be above him if he's not the
Okay.
owner himself. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any questions? All right, what we're going to do is practice asking each other questions or creating sentence with some of the words in the list. I'll put them in both just so we have them. Let's start with Mateo. I want you to either create a sentence or a question for somebody else using one of the words in the chat.
Okay, I see. Okay, here. I create question.
Okay.
Which are the coffee company you know?
Which
As you know,
Lavazza.
Lavazza.
Who are you asking?
Just Lavazza?
Illy.
Yeah. Wow, good.
Okay, but you have to choose somebody to ask the question to. Mateo.
Sorry?
Choose
Repeat,
a
please.
student. Who are you asking?
Sorry, choose a student. Sorry. I choose Michael. Could you answer, please?
Which companies do you know? Well, I don't know if that's company or the brand, like Nescafe, I think. Is
Nescafe, yeah.
the popular one, is the most popular one, I think. It's lots of publicity, lots of advertisements on the TV we have from them. And no, Chibo, yeah, have you ever heard?
Chibo?
Yeah, Chibo.
No.
No? I've seen supermarket and what?
That means goat in Spanish, though.
Yeah? That's weird.
It's a fake Russians.
I don't know other maybe I cannot remember off the top of my head other like companies. Coffee.
Okay, very good. Whoever else has a question using one of those words, let's go. Don't make me babysit.
I want to ask,
Okay, go
do
ahead.
you recycle your what you consume? Or maybe I'm not sure how to ask.
Do you recycle? Do you recycle materials? You could just say anything.
Oh, yeah.
Who are you asking?
Okay, Ali.
Why?
Because
Do you recycle?
No.
Get out.
Spanking for Ali, spanking for Ali.
That's it. Pow pow for you. Why not?
I don't know. I don't care about that.
Andre, what do you think of his response?
I don't know. Maybe in Turkey, Russia, like in Russia, people do not care about environment.
Yeah, in my country, people don't care about that. We just.
It's not about. I think it's not about caring because we don't. For example, like in some countries, we don't have several containers or for garbage, which, for example, when we split metals, paper, and something else, right? And
Yes, that's true. It's same in my country. We just throw out the
but
garbage.
I think anyway, for example, I read somewhere, so I can do it myself. I, for example, can split paper and go and to some places and recycle it
If
by
you have,
myself.
if you
Yeah,
have time
if I have time.
and money, and I don't know.
And Ali, sorry, what are you doing with your garbage in Turkish?
I hope you at least put it in the trash can, Ali.
I hide the garbage
No,
at
but
home.
for example, I don't know, give a fire.
What?
Fire.
What a guy! He's trying to make the Canadian girl go crazy, and it's working. I'm gonna start pulling my hair out. Here I am washing all my containers out so they can be recycled properly, and you're hiding them under the bed. Okay.
And do you recycle, Abby?
Of course I do. I recycle everything.
For example.
How do you do it?
I put them in the recycling bin.
Recycling?
So,
No.
depending
I mean,
on
you split materials.
what?
Do you split, for example, not split,
Separate.
separate, right?
Yes,
Separate
I do. I have
materials.
a recycling bin, a glass bottle bin, a plastic bin, and a garbage can.
Oh, same in Italy. Same in Italy. It's same.
I don't really care that much, to be honest with you, but it does feel better to know that 90% of what I consume is able to be reused and just a very small portion is garbage. And even the garbage is like food waste or like fruits and vegetables or things like that, so it's just all biodegradable.
Is it in your room?
Oh, stop it.
The problem is that you need to have a lot of
You
being
like too much?
recycled. Sorry.
Anna, what was that?
The problem is that you need to have a lot of bin. You need a big kitchen in your house.
No, it's true, but it's in the garage.
Okay.
So it kind of gets separated as you go.
Near your
And
lemon?
Abby,
They said, okay, this is, who else has a question about that they're going to use one of those words for?
I think it's a matter of habit.
can you repeat?
Does anybody, do you have the sense?
Okay. Teacher.
Okay. What is your question?
Sorry?
Do you have a question?
Yeah, teacher. I wrote it in the chat box. Do you have the sense of initiative? Yeah.
Initiative.
The
So you
initiative.
could say, are you the type that takes initiative?
Yes.
Initiative.
Okay.
Who are you asking? Ask Victor.
Not
Yeah, I
me.
ask Victor. Victor, the quiet person here.
I know.
Are you the type that takes initiative, right?
Initiative.
I take initiative sometimes. If I sure what I will do, I can take initiative, right?
Do you pass this experience before, Victor?
Sorry, I don't quite understand.
Just example. Do you have an example for this?
Can you give us an example of a time where you've taken initiative?
Oh no, it's hard to say.
Following question.
Okay.
He want
Thank
to
you, Victor.
check your answer.
Michael, do you want to create a question for us?
Question?
Yeah. And choose
Okay.
someone to ask any question you want.
Okay. So, who wasn't asked?
Donato?
Donato, are you an ambitious person and why?
Good evening, everybody. Yes, I think I'm an ambitious person since I've a project that seems not so easy to get. I would like to work abroad. Actually, I would like to travel around the world while working. And since my job does not allow to do it, I'm trying my best to, for example, to learn languages and join some international organism which would allow me to work abroad. So I think it's
International what?
a big
Organization.
Okay.
ambition.
Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome.
Okay. Good job. That's all the time we have because you guys were misbehaving.
Yeah, but
Why?
you ignored my question, Isha.
What?
You ignored my question.
I didn't see your question. Where was it? You
said
asked
that,
me if I recycle my toilet paper.
yeah, you said that you recycle everything.
Well, I guess I do.
Oh, what do you do with your toilet paper?
I put it where you put your toilet paper, I'm pretty sure.
So you don't recycle it.
It is biodegradable. It doesn't need to be recycled. It recycles itself.
Okay. Okay, then.
Weirdo.
Abby. Sorry, Abby.
There's a sound.
And
Where does that come?
What's the
Michael
sound?
or Mateo, your microphone, I think, is.
Abby.
Your microphone is
Matthew.
damaged, Mateo.
Okay.
You need to recycle it.
Recycle it. Recycle it, Matthew.
Okay, I'm going to be back. I'll be back in like 2 seconds, you guys. If I don't see you, thank you for coming. You guys did an awesome job in today's class. Slightly out of control, I might add, but we're all adults.